This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville...
Ready up.
47, Mike 47. Hey, let's get this.
Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsay. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. The completion good.
Set, ready, 60 outlaw, protein spill.
Get out the field, defense.
On 1st down, Freeman. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Defense.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Got a man, that's complete to Hamilton. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting, what you do, you start.
Here we go, set, 8, read.
Down to lose 1.
Cut up.
They go play action here on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown. 15 Ronnie. 15 Ronnie.
Push him
Deep grip.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Drop deep.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now he's forced out left. Now he's going to go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The linebacker.
Ready? 70, Indy.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield.
Get him, boys! Set up, 50, plant.
44. Army.
They go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Lindsey. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Another run by Lindsey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Set 90, Wolf.
44.
Shoot.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Denver, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA.